I am in love with this Sunset Sights look in our latest catalog. It's going to be this one right here. And I want to show you just a super easy, very achievable look with very little time. So this looks good on just about everybody. I think it's so fun. So you want the right tools. We're going to start out with our all over eyeshadow brush here. And we're going to start out with one of my favorite colors. It's called Shiny Penny. I've got my huge palette here, but it is this coppery one right here. You see it? Okay. This looks good on so many different skin tones, from ivory to beige to bronze. And it just really makes your eyes pop. So we're going to start out with that one. I'm just going to load up my brush a little bit here and sweep this across the lid. I like this color combo because it's such a fun, pretty, just beachy look. I have on right now foundation and a little lip gloss, and that's it. So you're getting a naked face this morning, today, whatever time it is. All right, so just covering the lid with that coppery color from the inner corner here, just all the way across the lid, but I'm not going past my crease. So I'm keeping it kind of lower there. All righty, grab the next product, which is one of our cream eyeshadows, liquid eyeshadows. This is Pink Starlight, and it has its own little applicator. So you can just apply this. It's kind of almost like a lip gloss applicator. I'm gonna take some of the product off because otherwise I'm gonna get too much. So we wanna go right in here in this inner corner. Isn't that so pretty already? I love highlighting kind of the tear duct area because it opens up the eyes and makes them look so much bigger and brighter. And I have kind of a smaller eye, so I really, really appreciate something that's gonna make my eyes open up and look bigger. So let me do the other side here. You don't need a lot of this, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna blend it with my finger. Just pat it in there. Okay, next, I'm gonna take a little bit in the very center of my eye. So we're actually just kind of layering this up. So we're gonna put just a tiny bit right here and blend. I really like the combination of the copper and the kind of a neutral shimmery pink. You could also blend this with a brush if you wanted to, but already I'm just loving it. All right, next, or finally, we're gonna use a different brush. Let's see, we want the blending brush, which is more of a round brush. You could use the same one I already used if you want to, but I like this brush for this part of it. And we're gonna do Frozen Iris, which is this one right here. Can you see which colors I've used a ton of? This is my personal palette, and I love having lots of options. So if that's you, you want this big compact pro, I've got a decal on mine with my name. But if you want just a, I'm gonna do the same thing every day, you don't need this one, you need a smaller palette. Did you know all of our palettes are customizable? So you don't get certain colors, you pick the colors, which I love. It's great for the environment because you're not throwing all that plastic away, and then you just replace one item at a time when you run out of those light colors first, and you don't end up with all these half-used palettes that are cluttering up your bathroom and stuff like that. All right, so some product here on my brush, and I'm just gonna take this on this outer corner, almost like a little wedge. Just right in here. Lots of blending. Oh, isn't that so pretty? I love Frozen Iris. I wear this one a lot too. And I just love the combination of purples and coppers. I think it's one of my favorite combos. You could also do this with Sweet Plum if you wanted a darker purple, but I want a light, shimmery, beachy look. So let's do the other one here. When in doubt, blend it out. That's a silly little saying, but typically, if you don't like your eye makeup, it's because you haven't blended enough. I think that's fairly even there. I do want to see this when my eyes are open. So I'm just kind of smudging this in. Now, sometimes we get a little carried away and we end up with product like way out here. If that happens, which it sometimes does, you can just take the sides of your hands and go like this. And then if there's any extended out here, you've cleaned that up. These are very, very blendable with your fingers, with a brush. So I'll finish this off with some eyeliner and mascara. I haven't done my brows yet, but I just wanted to keep it short and sweet for you on this simple, simple eye look.